Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to bring you a little action PC hockey, the new version 2017, and we're going to play some 1980 Olympic hockey, February 22nd, Lake Placid, the Soviet Union versus the United States of America. And one of the greatest upsets in sports. Let's see if I can duplicate the outcome. So let's go to the Soviet Union on the ice right now. Bear with me with the pronunciations of these names. I know people like to pick on people who do this with the pronunciation of names. If you want to be constructive in telling me how to pronounce some of these names, I greatly appreciate it. If you're going to be condescending, then just leave it to yourself. All right, so on the ice at left wing is Karlamov, at center is Maltsev, right wing Makarov, left defenseman Festivov, right defenseman Kasatonov, and in goalie Tretiak. He was an excellent goalie. I think it's Tretiak. I think that one I'm pretty close with the pronunciation, or Tretiak. In this game, if anyone remembers this game, the coach actually pulled him. Oh, was it at the end of the second period or the end of the first period? He gave up a soft goal. I think it was at the end of the second period, and the coach pulled him. Probably the greatest goalie at the time in hockey, and the coach pulled Tretiak, and that was probably a bad mistake on it. And he did it was a soft goal. I can't remember who scored it, but the U.S. player came over the ice and he kind of just flipped the wrist from a distance, flipped the wrist shot in on Tretiak. As Greg Gorecki in the chat says, Tretiak had the flu. Is that why he pulled him? They always said it was because he gave up the soft goal. Anyway, good to have Greg Gorecki in the chat. He'll probably help me a lot with these names. I'm going to butcher these Soviet names. I thought about using the computer to call it, but that's no fun. So on the ice for the United States, you have Eruzione at left wing. Mark Johnson, I believe it is, at center. Right wing is McCallahan. Left defenseman is Ramsey. Right defenseman is O'Callahan. And in net, I always say Roger Craig. Jim Craig. Alrighty, so I will be playing as the United States, and I will just show you the strategy I set up. Hopefully I can bring this screen up. Harlamov. Is that the first guy, Greg? Oh, the K's silent. Harlamov. I can say that. Thank you, Greg. Alright, so the next player is that Maltsev? Yes, Greg Gorecki says yes, so it's Harlamov. As it's going to be pronunciation class right now. Alright, well, we're going to start up the game. I'm just going to show you the strat. Oh, correct. Thank you. And then it is Fetitsov. I can't. That one I'm going to butcher. Fetizov. And then you have Kasatonov and Tretiak. Alright, let's just, again, bear with me with the pronunciations, everyone. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to show you the strategy I set up, and let's see if Greg Gorecki wants me to tweak it a bit. So let me bring up the strategy chart. Let me go to OBS and bring up. Actually, let's bring that down. There we go. So what I'm doing with strategy, Greg Gorecki, Fetisov. Fetisov. Alright, so what I'm doing with the strategy is I'm going to play a balanced offense. I like the cycle low. When I play as the Bruins with Orr and Esposito, I play cycle low. But I'm going to play a balanced zone entry. And actually, I think I'm actually going to go skate pass. You know what? We'll play balance because I can change it up on the side here. Four checkers, I'm going to do 1 to 2 four checkers. That's balanced. Penalty kill, I'm going to keep it at the default. 0 four checkers used on the penalty kill standard. Now defense, I'm collapsing to the net slightly more. Allow slightly more point shots and fewer inside mid-range shots. Penalty kill, I kept at the default. Even strength, again, I'm going to be less aggressive, slightly lower opponent shooting percentage, lower potential for turnover. I don't want to turn the puck over to the great Soviet team. That's the way I'm going to play it for now. And again, off to the side, if you can see here off to the side, I can change this up. I can say like when my first line's out there, I can be more aggressive. I can click aggressive, so on and so forth. Anyway, that's going to be the way I've set up my strategies. And I can always click back to default. So we're going to click save here. There we go. Alright, we're going to start the game up shortly. As we're 7 minutes in, as Greg Gorecki was helping me with some pronunciations of the names, to which I'm still going to most likely butcher. But I appreciate his efforts. Alright, so as you can see, the Soviets, and I found these little icons. They're actually, I think it's pretty cool. These are stamps. So I added them for the Soviet players. This is really Tretiak. I did, for the U.S. team, this is probably really a Rangers type of silhouette, but it kind of looks except they had blue. I'm pretty sure they were wearing blue helmets. I probably could have went into the picture editor and put that in now that I think of it, but we're going to play with this. And this is a real picture of Jim Craig. And these pictures are from the 1980 game. Anyway, so we shall get started here. We have our first line out there. We're going to play it aggressive. Face off. Malsev and Johnson. The referee drops the puck. USA wins the draw. Johnson has the puck, hit by Festivov. The Soviets have it in the neutral zone. Shot by Malsevov. A shot in by Malsevov. Makarov recovers it. Pass to Malstev. So he's going to put a shot on Craig. And Craig makes the save. Face off to the left of Jim Craig in the U.S. zone. It will be contested by Mike Ramsey and Zoltov. And we're going to play that safe. Drop the puck. Soviets win the face-off. They move the puck to Festov has the puck. Trying to make a play. Hard hit by Christoph. U.S. in possession. Here comes the breakout by the U.S. Leading the charge is Steve Christoph. And we're going to come out aggressive on this charge. Kristoff has the puck. Ramsey receives it. Ramsey with control to Silk. Silk takes it over the line. Passes to O'Callahan. A one-timer. Misses the net. Soviets in control, and they come up ice. The big red machine. They enter the U.S. zone. Puck gets moved to Krutov. He shoots on Craig. It gets through, but Craig with the save bats it away. The puck is loose. Soviets lose the puck. Ramsey has it. U.S. in control. And again, we're going to come out aggressive. Both teams change on the fly. Big hit by Vasilev. Soviets win the puck at neutral ice. They bring it into the U.S. zone. They work it to Harlamov. He shoots. Another save by Jim Craig. Craig has made 3 saves so far. Face-off in the U.S. zone. The face-off will be contested by Maltsev and Neil Broughton. We're going to play this safe. Drop the puck. Soviets win possession in the U.S. zone. Working the puck around. Passes to Markarov. Baker knocks him down along the wall. U.S. with it. And they're going to bring it out. Here we're going to come aggressive. So here comes the U.S. and they're stopped with a huge hit by Vasilev. And once again, the Soviets take control in neutral ice. They work it into the U.S. zone. They work it to Harlamov. He shoots on Craig. Another save at point-blank range by Craig. Hello, Elin. Hope all is well, my friend. I do like the changes they made. ID Gesture was kind enough to buy this game first. And when I saw the changes they made, I said, oh, I'm in. So hats off to ID Gesture. Check out his channel, ID Gesture. And also check out EO Sports League. EOS Sports League. No, EO Sports League with Elin. All right, face-off with 16:54 to play in the first period here in the U.S. zone. We'll play it safe. They drop the puck. U.S. wins the face-off. They have it going in. Pavlik. Strobel. Passes to Pavlik. Over to Verkota. Verkota has the puck. Pavlik has control. Passes it to Hughes. Johnson on as the extra attacker as there's a penalty on the Soviets. So Verkota has the puck behind the net, and we're going to look. We have really no good options here. And if we hit pass, let's see if we can reset the offense. We're going to hit pass. They work the puck around. Pavlik in possession. Okay, so Pavlik on the inside's a 5, and outside. We're going to have him try to penetrate past the defender, Balteris. So here comes Pavlik, the center, trying to get around him. And poked away. So good defense by the Soviets. But now going to the penalty box is Vladimir Golikov. 2 minutes for cross-checking. So the U.S. will be on the power play at 6:14 in the first period. We'll continue the power play. They drop the puck in the Soviet zone. The U.S. wins the face-off, goes towards the center of the ice. In the Soviet zone. Brunton has it to Johnson, to O'Callahan. Passes to Brunton, to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Score! He gets it past Trichet. What a shot by Johnson. Brunton and O'Callahan with the assists. So the U.S. take a quick 1-0 lead. And the power play is up with that goal. Unbelievable. So Johnson gets the goal. Once again, assist from Brunton and then O'Callahan. as Tretiak got beat stick side high. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play it balanced. They dropped the puck at center ice. USA 1, USSR nothing. And the United States wins the face-off. Tightly checked by Kosanov. Gets around him. Into the open ice. Brunton wins the race to the puck. Passes to Harrington. Plays it to Brunton. On to Neal. Neal shoots. Saved by Tretiak. Puck is loose. Soviets have control. The big red machine comes up ice. Through the neutral zone. Kosanov in possession. Looking to make a play. Poke checked by Harrington. U.S. now takes possession. Both teams change lines. McCallahan takes it over the line into the Soviet zone. Sends it to Johnson behind the net. Johnson's going to look for McCallahan in the middle. Oh, but a big hit by Kostanov. And the Soviets get the puck, and here they come up ice. The red wave. Zhukov has control. Still working around in the U.S. zone. Over to Krutov. Wrist shot on Craig. Saved by Craig. Rebound loose. The U.S. comes up with it. With the puck bringing it up ice is Mark Johnson. We're going to come up aggressive. So the U.S. comes flying out of their zone. Palvik takes control. Passes it to Strobel to Hughes. Hughes with a wrist shot on Tretiak. Saved by Tretiak. Perkin controls the puck, brings it to the neutral ice, and they lose it. USA has control. Verkota attempts to skate it into the Soviet zone. The U.S. gained the Soviet zone. Hughes in possession. Out towards the blue line. He's going to look for Strobel in the middle. Sends it to Strobel. One-timer. Blocked by the Soviets. As Golikov got in front of that shot. The red wave comes up ice. They gain entry into the U.S. zone. The pucks move to Alexandr Golikov. One-timer. Saved by Craig as he covers it up. That almost slipped through. TV timeout. 12:50 to go here in the first period. 1-0 USA. Hello, Ken Castro. How are you, my friend? We're going to play it safe as they drop the puck in the U.S. zone. It'll be Steve Kristoff against Vladimir Golikov. They drop the puck. The Soviets win the face-off, take possession in the U.S. zone. Balderas to Golikov. He shoots a slapper. Saved by Craig once again. Another face-off in the U.S. zone. To the right of Jim Craig. Maltsev against Palvik. Again, we'll play it safe. The puck drops the battle. Looks like the U.S. has won this face-off. Palvik wins it, moves it to Verkota. Verkota dumps it into the near corner. Tretiak leaves it the net to play it in the defensive zone. Long breakout pass to Harmelov. Markov picks it up, delivers it to Kasanov at the left point. Penalty called. Another penalty on the Soviets. 2 minutes for roughing Makarov. And also O'Callahan. So there's a little skirmish there between those two. And they both go off the ice. It will be a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Face off in the U.S. zone. It'll be Harmelov and Micah Ruzioni. And we're going to play this balance. They drop the puck. Soviets win the face-off. The puck's moved around the ice. Back to Harmelov. He takes a shot on Craig. Saved Save by Jim Craig. Another save. And he freezes the puck for another face-off yet in the U.S. zone. Ken Castor in chat says, Krutov had a small weight problem by the time he got to the NHL. LOL. So battling for this face-off in the U.S. zone is Harlamov and Micah Ruzioni. And we're going to play this aggressive. Soviets win the face-off. Balderas to Helmut. He shoots. Save by Jim Craig. A quick shot on Craig. And once again, Craig denies the Soviets from scoring. The Soviets have had the best of this 4-on-4 opportunity. Once again, the face-off in the U.S. zone. Harlamov and Micah Ruzioni going to go aggressive. They drop the puck. The U.S. battles for it, and they have it. Ruzioni takes it over the line to McCallahan. Penalty called. 2 minutes on Baker of the United States for interference. So this is a huge opportunity here for the Soviet Union. It's a 4-on-3 for a minute 14. For 2 minutes, actually. Because then it'll be a 4-on-5. Anyway, the Soviets have a great opportunity to tie it up. They're trailing by 1. The U.S. will be on the penalty kill, and we'll play clear. Soviets on the power play. They win the face-off. Petrov wins the face-off. Gets it to Golikov. Golikov trying to make a play. Has the puck. Bumped off the puck by Augie. U.S. has possession. They lose it in the neutral zone, though. Softly dumped in the corner by the Soviets. The U.S. gets there first. Les Augie has it, and we're going to play clear. And they shoot it down to the Soviet zone. Here come the Soviets up ice. Through the neutral zone. Lebedev gains a zone. A quick shot on Craig, and he misses the net. Lebedev still has control. To Makarov. Knocked off the puck by Palvik. The U.S. has control in their own zone, and they're going to come out aggressive on the counterattack. Even though it's a 5-on-4. Oh, Sutter loses the puck. That is huge. Here come the Soviet Union on the rush. Not good. Makarov to Zoltov. He fires a shot. Denied! Blocked by the U.S. player. Sutter. Gutsy shot blocked there by Sutter. Again, they work the puck around. Zoltov with another shot. And he puts it past Jim Craig. We have a tie. Hockey game 1-1 with 9:32 to go in the first period. The Soviets score on the power play as the U.S. tried to counter shorthanded and got caught. So Craig got beat glove side low, and that ties the game at 1. So Zoltov gets the goal, assist by Makarov. 1-1, 9:32 to play. Teams at full strength. They'll drop the puck at center ice. We'll play aggressive. The U.S. wins the face-off. Ruzioni over the line to Johnson. Pervikin checks him off against the glass. 2-on-1 rush again for the Soviets. Golikov. He shoots, comes in, and he puts it by Craig again! So the 2-on-1 rush, and just like that, the Red Wave has put 2 quick goals on the U.S. and have taken a 2-1 lead. Alexandr Golikov with the goal, assist by Vladimir Golikov. So they must have been brothers. So just like that, in what is that, about 30 seconds, the Soviets put 2 goals past Jim Craig and take a 2-1 lead. So at center ice, they'll drop the puck. We're going to play this aggressive. Probably shouldn't, but that's what we're going to do. Once again, the Soviets win the face-off in the neutral zone. They bring it over the line. It's worked to Krutov. He puts a low shot on Craig. Wide of Jim Craig. Let's see who gets that puck. There's a rush to the puck. Off target. Baker in possession. U.S. just gets it out to the neutral zone. Soviets have it. Krutov dumps it in the near corner. Craig will play it. Gets it to Christoph, to Silk. They move it up ice into the Soviet zone. Morrow shoots. Save by Tretiak. Morrow tried to tie it up there. So with 8:09 to play in the first period, the face-off will be to the right of Tretiak in the Soviet zone. The combatants on the face-off, Neil Brutton and Maltsev. And we're going to play this aggressive. They drop the puck in the Soviet zone. Soviets win possession. They'll come up ice. They get into the U.S. zone. Makarov has control. To Harmelov. He shoots. Point blank. Stoned by Jim Craig. A huge save by Craig to keep it a 1-goal deficit. And Greg Gorecki in the chat. Before that, Ken Castro in the chat. Oh, Greg Gorecki says, yep, they were brothers. And I probably butchered both their names. Again, I apologize to anyone who's a Soviet Union fan. Or anyone watching this. I'm doing the best I can. Ken Castro says, Krutov went into the corner for the puck like it was a double cheeseburger. Greg Gorecki, there is a reason they called it the miracle. When I spoke to Tretiak a few years ago, he said he was happy for their young team. Yeah, look at the ratings here. I'm gonna have some fun with the Soviet team. I'm gonna play them, and they did play. Greg, did they not play? They played NHL teams as well as like a Canadian All-Star team with NHL players. I think the Canadians beat them actually with Bobby Orr on that team, on the Canadian national team. Battling for the face-off with 7:45 to play in the first period in the U.S. zone. Maltsev and Pavlik. And we're going to play this safe. The Soviets up 2-1. They drop the puck. And the Soviets win that face-off. They control it in the U.S. zone. Harmelov has control over to Maltsev. On to Makarov. He shoots on Craig. Save! Craig cannot control the rebound. It's a loose puck. Makarov and O'Callahan fighting for it. O'Callahan gets it. And up ice comes the USA. They change on the fly. Ramsey in position. Hard hit by Maltsev. The Soviet Union take control and bring it into the U.S. zone. Counterattack. They work it to Harlamov. He shoots a slap shot. Saved by Craig. These are the toughest names to pronounce. U.S. in possession of the rebound. Up ice comes the U.S. They're led up ice by Steve Christoph. And we're going to come up aggressive. Both teams change the line. Slides ahead to Silk. Silk takes it over the line. Passes the puck to Christian. He has a chance here to either penetrate or shoot. Inside, he's a 3. Outside, we're going to try to see if he can beat his defender with a penetration. Christian makes the move. He gets by. He puts a shot on Tretiak. Save! What a save by Tretiak. Keeps it a 1-1. Keeps it a 1-goal lead for the Soviets with 6:31 to play in the first period. Greg Gorecki, Canada didn't beat them very often in those days. No, but I think they beat them with what was it called? The Canadian Cup? And then Greg Gorecki in the chat says, Vasilev was a devastating body checker. All right, face off in the Soviet zone. We're going to play this aggressive. They drop the puck. Eruzione will take the draw. Soviets win possession. They come up ice, and now they clear it across the Soviet line. And the U.S. takes possession, so they just shot it down into the U.S. zone. No icing there. Coming up ice for the U.S., Mike Eruzione. We're coming out aggressive, needing an equalizer. 6:12 to play. A big hit at center ice by Golikov. Soviets have possession in the neutral zone. They bring it into the U.S. sphere of control, we'll say. The puck is moved to Balderas. To Golikov. He shoots. Save by Jim Craig. 5:41 to play. Oh, there's a fight. A little fisticuff there. Some pushing and shoving. No one goes off ice, though. So with 5:41 to play, we come back from the TV timeout. The Soviet Union 2, the United States 1. It's been a hard-hitting, exciting first period of action here. Again, the face-off in the U.S. zone. We'll play it safe. They drop the puck. Oh, my lord! Did that puck go in? What happened there? All right, so the video does not... The Soviets have possession. It goes back and forth between both zones. And now the Soviets have it in the U.S. zone. They work it around behind the net. Now out in front to Golikov. He shoots on Craig, and he puts the third goal past Jim Craig. The Soviets go up 3-1 with 4:54 to play in the first period. So that early lead for the U.S. has gone bye-bye as the Soviet Union has scored 3 consecutive goals. So with 4:54 to play in the first period, Soviets 3, the U.S. 1. They drop puck at center ice. We're going to play it aggressive. The U.S. has possession. Johnson wins the faceoff to McCallahan, to Johnson. Vasilev with a big hip check at center ice. Soviets have control in the neutral zone. Soft dumped in the corner. Craig will play the puck. He passes it to Baker. Up ice comes the United States. Shot hard around the boards. McClanahan comes away with the puck. Moves it to Johnson, to Eruzione. Poked free by the Soviets. They come up ice. They gain entry into the U.S. zone. They work it to Zoltov. Now to Krutov, who takes the shot. And Craig makes the save. Some anxious moments here for the U.S. And Jim Craig, he's given up 3 goals in the first period. 3:51 to play in the first period. The Soviet Union 3, the United States 1. Face off to the left of Jim Craig. We'll play it safe. Puck drop. The U.S. wins the face-off. Christoph in control. Shot hard around the boards, racing to the puck is Christensen. Gets the puck. Ramsey plays it to Silk, to Christoph. Christoph can't control it. The Soviets have possession, and up ice comes the Red Army team. Hard hit by Silk in the neutral zone. The U.S. takes possession back, and here they come on the counterattack. Sends it to O'Callaghan. He's knocked off by a tremendous hit by Golikov. And once again, back and forth they go with the hard hits. The Soviet Union has the puck, and up ice they come. Through the neutral zone. Maltese plays it ahead to Harlamov. They work the puck to start. Ikov, he shoots. Saved by Jim Craig. These names are tongue twisters. And a little pushing and shoving there. No one goes off ice there. Linesmen break it up. So with 2:40 to play, 3-1 Soviet Union face off in the U.S. zone. to the left of Jim Craig. We're going to play this aggressive. See if we can catch him off guard. Oh boy, Soviets have possession. They work the puck around. Prukhanev to Vasilev. He shoots high and wide of Jim Craig. The puck is loose. The U.S. has control, trying to break out of their own zone. They're coming up ice aggressively. They trail by 2. Morrow has control, plays it to Brunton. Brunton pokes the puck. Free. Malakoff and Snyder scramble for the puck. Snyder wins the battle. Brunton takes it over the line. Knocked off the puck by Malakoff. Soviets, here they come on an odd man rush. Oh boy, 3-on-2. Pass to Zhukov to Mikhailov. He shoots. And Jim Craig with a big save. He freezes the puck, and there'll be a face-off in the U.S. zone with 1:51 to play. No, Silk's playing, Ken. He was just in there. The Cubs the Bears has emerged from the depths. How are you, my friend? He says, if anyone under 30 years old is watching this, they are probably wondering what the heck is the Soviet Union. You're right. And once again, anyone watching, I apologize for some of the names with the Soviet. They're tough names for me, but I wanted to play this game. I just love the setup of it. It brought back a lot of memories, and for me, this game also, just a little history on it, as people in the chat probably know this, we didn't see this game live in the U.S. This game was on tape delayed. Imagine that. And I remember my dad was going out, and I was all nervous because the Soviets had taken the lead. And he already knew the score from the radio, and he says, it's going to be okay, son, it's going to be okay. So, all right, 1:51 to play. The Soviets up 3-1, and we're going to play this aggressive face-off in the U.S. zone. We have our good line out there. I think this is our best line. U.S. wins the face-off. Johnson wins it. Up ice they come. Johnson takes it over the line. Offside. So the face-off will be just outside the Soviet zone. And it'll be contested by Maltsev and Christoph. 1:31 left in the first period. We're going to play this aggressive. The U.S. wins the face-off towards the middle of the neutral zone. Silk has control. Knocked off the puck by Maltsev. Soviet Union in possession. Starkov controls it. Here they come on the attack. They bring it into the U.S. zone. Move it to Harlamov. He shoots. And he puts the 4th goal past Jim Craig. Oh my lord. 4-1 Soviets. The Big Red Machine. Not the Cincinnati Reds, but the Soviet Red Army hockey team. Ouch. 4-1 with 1:05 to play in the first period. Doesn't look like there's going to be a miracle on ice for me. We're going to play this aggressive. We have our number 1 line out there. They drop the puck with 1:05 to play in the first period. The U.S. trailing by 3. Soviets have possession of it. Harlamov gains the U.S. zone to Festivov. Harlamov passes to Maltsev. Over to Makarov. He shoots. Save by Craig. He holds on to it. Face off to the right of Jim Craig. In the U.S. zone, 46 seconds to play. U.S. trailing by 3. 4-1 Soviets. I'm going to play it aggressive. Puck goes towards the center of the ice in the U.S. zone. Won by the Soviets. Krutov to Zolkov to Vasilis. He shoots. Blocked by the U.S. A diving block. The U.S. has control. Under 30 seconds to play. Morrow has possession. Up ice they come. Snyder dumps it in the near corner. Harrington wins the battle. Loose puck to Baker. Baker with the slap shot. Tretiak denies him the goal. Puck is loose. Soviets take control. 13 seconds to play in the first period. And that's the end of the first period, and it was all Soviets after the U.S. scored the first goal. We're briefly up 1-0 till about the 9-minute mark. And after that, the Soviets scored 4 uncontested goals. Soviets had 21 shots compared to the U.S. 6, 13 scoring chances. U.S. only had 1 scoring chance in which they put it in the back of the net past Tretiak. Soviets had 1 blocked shot, the U.S. 2. And the power plays, both teams 1 and 1. They both scored on the power play. So we're going to have to change up our strategy here, down by 4 goals. As Greg Gurecki says, is Steve Janizak warming up in the bullpen? Nah, we're going to stick with Craig. It's funny because I played this game offline first to try to get used to the names, and I haven't finished it yet. I'm actually in overtime tied at 3. I should have just showed you the overtime of that game. I might still do that later on. I think it lets me save both games. So we're going to play on. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I do like the changes they've made with this 2017. I'll hit continue. I do like the changes. I like there's a little more animation to the game. I'm enjoying that. I like the little pushing and shoving and the little fighting, and you see them going into the box. So there's a little more animation. It's not free flowing like the football, but they're getting there. I would like to see free flowing, meaning I would like to see, like almost like an East Side Hockey. There's a game called East Side Hockey. I just picked up this version, Ken. I just picked it up. I picked it up over the weekend. ID Gesture picked it up first. I had the 2016 version, and I was debating whether to pick this up. And I bought this with the basketball in a package. It was a great deal by Action PC. And if you're looking to get a PC game, just wait for you can check now, but I think you'll have a sale before Christmas again. Action PC has wonderful sales. Ken Castro says, I have the 2014 version, that's why I asked. I think I do like the animation improvement. Again, thanks to ID Gesture. Check out his channel. He played a game, and I really enjoyed. They have a wraparound. We haven't seen that, where the player will be here and he'll move up and try to shoot the puck past. They have a wraparound now. The animation's the movement of the puck. So there's a little more movement of the puck. Again, the players are not free flowing unless it's a shot, like they're penetrating, or the wraparound, or the face off. I like to see eventually, just like the football game or the baseball game, I would like to see the hockey and basketball game go to a more free-flowing. Alrighty. Would you guys like me to continue on, or should I stop the stream here at 40 minutes in, and we've only played 1 period? It's up to you guys. I'll continue to play. So we're just going to wait to see what the chat says. And no matter what, I'll come back and play these, but I might just play them in periods, or just come back with the result when I'm done playing. It's 4-1 Soviets. I'm going to play this out, whether it's keep going, Ken says. Okay, if you like the misery of me mispronouncing the Soviets, and probably some of the U.S. team players' names. All right, we're down 4-1. We got to change our strategy. See, the strategy, I used this strategy I used. I got to bring this screen back up. Strategy. Oh, there we go. So you should see the strategy screen come up in a moment. This is the strategy I used in my first game I played. Again, I'm in overtime with these 2 teams, and I think it's 3-3. I actually had a 3-1 lead, or it's 2-2. I can't remember. I had either a 3-1 lead or a 2-2. I was up by 2 goals with 9 minutes of playing the game, and I gave up 2 goals. But this is the strategy. Is the strategy screen not coming up? Why is the strategy screen not coming up? The Cubs and Bears, maybe like the summer 1980 Summer Olympics, you can get Jimmy Carter to boycott the rest of this game. I can stop. I mean, I can go on to something else. Ken wants me to play. I kind of want to play. I like playing the game. If anyone wants to leave, I understand it. But this is a strategy I implemented, and it worked well in the first game that I played, and it's in overtime, and I'll bring you that at a later date. I know you guys are excited about that, but now I'm going to have to change. I'm going to keep the balance. I'm going to play that norm average depth. I'm just going to go back to average depth. Average aggressiveness. So I'm not doing anything drastic yet. I just went back to pretty much the default. Again, with my tie game in overtime right now, I played very conservatively, and I scored on counterattacks. So, all right. Enough with my horrible hockey strategy. It worked in the first game. I'm in overtime. Didn't work this time. Oh, well, that's the way it happens. All right, let's bring that screen down. All right, second period, U.S. down by 3. We're going to play this aggressive on the ice for the Soviets. Harlamov, Malsev, Makarov, Festivov, Kasachnov, and Tretiak in net. For the U.S., Eruzione, Johnson, McClanahan, Ramsey, O'Callahan, and Craig in net. They'll drop the puck, and we're going to play this aggressive with our number 1 line. At least I fit the line out there. And the Soviets win it. Oh, boy. They have it in the neutral zone. Markov will dump it in. Craig leaves it for O'Callahan. So here comes the U.S. We're going to come out aggressive. Up ice comes the U.S. O'Callahan has it, drops it for Johnson. Johnson gains entry into the Soviet zone. McCallahan has the puck. Malsev with a tremendous hit. Another 3-on-2 rush by the Soviets. Oh, boy. These have not gone well for the U.S. So Harlamov to Malsev. He's going to put the shot on Craig. And Craig denies him. Save. U.S. controls the rebound. And up ice they come aggressively. Trying to put a puck past Tretiak. Eruzione to Johnson. Johnson. Eruzione has control. We're going to look for Callahan on the outside. To Callahan. Low percentage shot, but we're taking it. We might get lucky. Let's see if we get it through these limbs of legs. Yes! Callahan on the low percentage shot. The deflection by McCallahan that scored. It looked like it went in. Oh my God! Did that not look like it went in? They're saying wide left. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. That looked like it went by Tretiak. Oh my God! I got hosed. That looked like it went in. Anyway, it didn't go in. I got excited for no reason. I swear the puck was over here. All right, we're going to play aggressive. They drop the puck. The U.S. wins it. Kristoff gathers the puck and slides it to Baker. Silk gathers it now. Not many options here. Going to go Baker to the middle. That's not really a good option. Somehow the puck gets there. A quick shot by Baker. Saved by Tretiak. Yeah, Greg Gorecki's in the chat says it looked in from here. That's what I mean. The puck went in the middle. Again, it's animation, but I call the animation, so it looked like it was a goal. The Cubs the Bears is not a big hockey fan, but I just bought Franchise Manager 4 this week. Oh, how is that? That's the out of the ballpark version. I have 2 and 3. Haven't played it yet, but will concentrate on the original 6 era. Franchise Hockey Manager 4. Did they do anything with the animation with that, the Cubs the Bears? Or is it still the puck moving all around? I was playing the Hartford Whalers Franchise 3. I didn't put any of the games on my channel because it's just me reading. That's what it would be. Alright, so Ken Castro says I should cycle low. Alright, we can do that. We're going to cycle low. So we're changing our from balanced offense to cycle low. Plays more likely to begin behind the net. Okay. Forwards in the middle. Yeah, I like this bet. This is the way I play the Bruins. Forwards in, middle, and inside positions are more likely to be open. Point opportunities less likely. And we'll click save. So we're going to play cycle low, as Ken Castro has called for it in the chat. Face off in the Soviet zone. We're playing it. Oh boy, I hit clear by accident. God damn it. Oh, I didn't do anything because that doesn't make sense. Excellent. Aggressive. The U.S. wins possession in the Soviet zone. Come on, we need a goal here. Christoph wins it. Oh, Vasilev with another big hit. The Soviets take possession and they break out once again from their own zone. Up ice comes the Red Army. They gain entry into the U.S. zone. They work it to Perkovin. He shoots very wide of Craig, who will come up with possession of the puck. The U.S. does. And with the puck and coming up ice, they work it to Christoph, to Christensen. Hard pass to Morrow. On the blue line, Morrow shoots wide of Tretiak. Scramble behind the net. Maklavov has it for the Soviet Union, but he steers it out of the zone. The U.S. takes control at center ice. Here they come, trying to skate into the Soviet zone now. New lines, big hit by Maltsev. The Soviets have been banging away on this U.S. team. Soviets have it in the neutral zone. Maltsev dumps it into the U.S. zone. Red, white, and blue gets to it first. Eruzione to McCallahan to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Blocked by the Soviets. Harmarov drops down and makes the block. Here comes the red wave up ice. Both teams change line. Big hit by Harrington at center ice. U.S. takes possession in the neutral zone with the puck. Snyder to Hughes. Balderus blasts it down and steals it. Soviets in the neutral zone. So back and forth they go with losing possession. Another giveaway, this time by the Soviets. And taking possession for the U.S. is Buzz Snyder. And we're coming out aggressive. We need to put a goal in. Another huge hit by the Soviets at center ice. Golikov that time. And here come the Soviets trying to penetrate the U.S. zone. And once again, sloppy play by the Soviets. They give it up in the U.S. sector. And here hopefully comes a counterattack by the United States of America hockey team. Again a line change. Strobel. Hard pass to Palvik. Gains a zone. And Palvik will shoot. Saved by Tretiak. He covers it up. Face off in the Soviet zone to the right of Tretiak. With 14:34 to play. The Cubs, the Bears, I asked him a question about Franchise Hockey Manager 4. Don't know. Oh, you haven't played yet. I'm sorry, you're right. But I don't think they improved graphics. There was no specific reference to the improvement in the material read. Ah, that stinks. I like the game. It's a fun game. The games you can play very quickly. Again, I was playing as the Hartford Whalers with Gordie Howe, the year they had Gordie Howe. And I think they had one of his sons, or did they have both sons on that team? Does anyone remember? Or just one? The Whalers had come from the World Hockey League, and they actually played some games in the what was then the Springfield Civic Center, because the Hartford Civic Center collapsed. So, before they moved to the NHL, they were the New England Whalers then. Face off in the Soviet zone. We got to play it aggressive. We need a goal here. The U.S. wins possession. Puck is sent back to O'Callahan in possession. 53% chance of getting a decent shot off. We're going to go with Silk in the middle. Try to get it to Silk. Pass to Silk. Silk shoots. Oh, wide to Tretiak. Soviets with possession. Up ice comes the Red Army team. Festov in possession. Turns, steers back to Makarov. Maltese gets control. Harmelov gains the zone, but now they just dump it in. Craig will play it. Plays it out to Steve Kristoff. The U.S. center brings it up ice, and they come flying up ice. But now they change lines. Morrow has control. To Johnson. Johnson steers it deep to Eruzione, and they lose the puck. The Soviets take possession in their own end. And they just clear it down. They're just playing keep away. But quickly back up ice are the Americans. Gaining the zone is Johnson. He gets it to Baker. Baker with a slap shot. And Tretiak with the save he had out in front of him. A U.S. player. But it didn't affect Tretiak at all. TV timeout. 12:57 to play in the second quarter. 4-1 Soviets. Face off in the red zone. The U.S. will play aggressive. Drop the puck. Oh, the puck goes through the crease. Cleared down ice. Icing is called as there was a little panic there as a face-off literally went through the crease. Surprised Tretiak. Lucky he didn't go in goal. And the Soviets quickly iced it down the U.S. end. Greg Gorecki says, yes, they did. I think he means about Ken Castro says Mark and Marty. So they both played with their dad. I couldn't remember if it was one or two. It's funny because I'm playing that year. I should know. But I haven't played it in a while. Ken Castro's collapsed a few weeks after I was there. It was a basketball game. And I think they had a pretty good crowd for that college basketball game. And thank God the game was over and no one was... I don't think anyone got injured. No one was in there, to my knowledge. I'm trying to remember. I was a kid then. They would move from the Hartford Civic Center to the Springfield Civic Center and play the rest of the year there. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think Wayne Gretzky might have played at the Springfield Civic Center because of that. I'm trying to think. I know the Oilers went to play there. Also, another Springfield, Massachusetts note when it comes to hockey, Billy Smith, who won was the winning goalie for 4 Stanley Cups for the, I think it was 4 Stanley Cups for the Islanders in the early 80s. He played for the Springfield Kings, and they won a Calder Cup. Yes, so Gretzky did play, because I was supposed to go to a game with Gretzky, and I was sick. My friends had tickets. And I didn't go. I saw the Whalers. I can't remember who I saw them play, but I saw Gordie Howe play. I don't remember who they played against, but it wasn't against Gretzky. Take care of the Cubs, the Bears. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Always well wishes to you. Billy Smith was drafted by the Kings. Well, that would make sense because the Springfield team changed from the Indians to the Kings when the Lakers owner, oh God, what was his name? He actually bought the Springfield Indians from Eddie Shore, who would later, a few years later, buy it back. Yes, and congrats on the new house, my friend, the Cubs, the Bears. All right, face off in the Soviet zone. We got to play it aggressive. U.S. down by 3, 4-1. Soviets win. Oh, wow, the puck goes back towards Tretiak. It's loose. U.S. They battle for it in the neutral zone as the Soviets quickly try to get it out. And we're going to try to skate this puck in. Broughton gains the zone. Ramsey in possession. Delivers to Harrington. Another huge hit by the Soviets, by Maltsev. And here comes another odd man rush. 2-on-1. These have not been good for the U.S. And Harmelov slides it to Makarov. Back to Harmelov. Here he shoots on Craig, and Craig stones him. Puck is loose. Who will get possession? Kostanov gets control, and the Soviets reset up their offense. And the U.S. A big hit by O'Callahan. U.S. in possession now. Here comes the breakout. U.S. coming up aggressively. They get through neutral ice. Snyder plays it along to O'Callahan. Chip to Harrington. Harrington takes it over the line. 2-on-1. Passes to Snyder. Snyder shoots. Save! Tretiak. Puck is loose. Soviets have possession. The Red Army team comes up ice. Let's see if the U.S. can deny them in the neutral zone, and they do. Big hit by Baker at center ice. U.S. in possession. They're going to try to skate it into the red zone. Pavelec gains the offensive zone. Strobel has control. Passes to Morrow. Puck goes to Strobel. Zhukov kicks him to the sideboards. Delayed penalty called, and it's going to be a penalty on Zoltov. 2 minutes for elbowing, so the U.S. will be on the power play. And their power play is Johnson, Christoph, Broughton, Sutter, Augie. The penalty kill for the Soviets. Lebedev, Stortsov, oh my lord, Bilyatovanov, yeah, good luck with that one, Al, and Startikiv. We're just going to say Soviets. Alright, we're going to continue the power play, the face-off in the Soviet end, and the Soviets win the face-off, and they'll probably clear it down ice. And they do. So the U.S. regains possession. 1:53 left on the power play. U.S. through the neutral zone into the Soviet sector. Johnson with it now. Looking to set up the offense. We're going to go Sutter. Christoph. Where's Sutter? 2-8. We got to try to get to Christoph. He's the better offensive player. The puck is worked to Christoph. He shoots. Blocked by the Soviets. Broughton still with possession. Once again, they work the puck around. Puck goes to Johnson. He puts a shot on Tretiak. He saves and covers it up. Face off in the Soviet zone to the left of Tretiak. 1:18 to play in the power play for the U.S. They must get a goal, as Greg Gorecki's trying to help me with my pronunciations. Bilyatdinov. Oh my lord. Bilyatdinov. We're going to call him Bill. I'll do my best. Thank you, Greg. Again, we'll power play, face-off. Soviets again win the face-off in their own zone. Steers it to Kostanov, and they come out of their zone. Big hit by Pavelec. And can the U.S. counter here? Soviet Union line change. Pavelec takes it over the line. O'Callahan to Ramsey. Ramsey with the shot. Wide of Tretiak. They had a player out in front of Tretiak trying to screen him. Ramsey has the puck. U.S. resets their offense to Schneider. Snyder with a shot. Blocked again by the Soviets. U.S. maintains possession. Silk gathers the puck, sends it to O'Callahan. Pavelec has the puck behind the net. I want to get it to here. Let's get it to Silk. Now he's on the screen. We can't get it to him. So if he's screening, I think our best bet is Ramsey. Sends it out to Ramsey. One-timer! And Tretiak denies Ramsey with Silk out in front screening. A little fisticuff going there. Whistle blows. They separate the two players. So 45 seconds left in the power play. 9:35 to play in the second period. The Soviets 4, the U.S. 1. Again, we'll play the power play. The U.S. needs to put a goal in there. Again, the Soviets win the face-off. Puck goes back towards Tretiak, easily recovered by the Soviets, and they send the puck all the way down in the U.S. zone. 36 seconds left on the power play. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue. Harrington takes it over the line to Verkota. Verkota looking to set up the offense now. Harrington. Try to get to Harrington. Verkota with the puck. He loses the puck as they try to get to Harrington. Zolkov comes up ice for the Soviets. Shot by Zolkov as they just bring it up ice. Now to Kasanoff. He's going to put the shot on Craig. Wide of Craig. Ooh, that almost went in. Just missed the net. U.S. has control. Full strength for both teams. 8:31 to play. Christoph recovers it over into the Soviets zone. Gets it to Silk. Silk shoots. Saved by Tretiak. Puck's loose out in front of the net. But now Tretiak covers it up. 8:14 to play. Soviets 4, U.S. 1. Face off to the left of Tretiak in the Soviet zone. Greg Gorecki says, Sergei Starikov played in New Jersey briefly. And he also says, Bill Yaldanov coached New Jersey. Ken Castro, remember when we used to go to Exit 16 and see Festivov? Was a big deal back then. All right. Full strength face-off in the Soviet zone. Aggressive will go the U.S. Down by 3. Once again, Soviets win the puck battle. Breakout pass to Melahov. Softly dumped in the corner. Zhuklov comes away with the puck, delivers it to Pernikiv, and he loses control. The U.S. has possession. Ken Morrow has it, and up ice they'll come. Oh, this is not a real good line here. Though the matchups aren't horrible. They only have 1-9. They're defensemen. Look at their defensemen. 9 and 8. We're going to come up aggressive. Kalvik takes it over the line, sends it to Morrow. Morrow with the shot. Oh, wide of Tretiak. Soviets in possession. Here comes the counter by the Red Army team. And they change up lines, setting up the breakout for the Soviets. The puck gets worked to Maltsev, to Vasilev. Delayed penalty. Vasilev loses the puck, and the penalty will be on the U.S. Ramsey, 2 minutes for hooking, and this is not good. The U.S. already trails by 3, and now 2 minutes on Ramsey for hooking, with 7:24 to play in the second period. And we're going to play clear. Soviets continue their power play. U.S. gains possession of the puck. And they clear it to center ice. Big hit by Petrov. Soviets have it. They bring it back into the U.S. zone. They work it around to Makarov. He shoots. Blocked by the U.S. Big block by Hughes. Again, Makarov has control. He'll take another shot. Blocked again by the U.S. This time Augie with the block. The U.S. has control. And they're going to clear it down into the Soviet ice. Slides all the way down. Soviets take possession of it, and up ice comes the Red Menace. Petrov gains the U.S. zone to Golikov to Marakov. Marakov shoots. Saved by Craig. Puck is loose. Who has the puck? The battle for the puck goes to the Soviet Union. Marakov. He's going to try a wraparound. Save again on the wraparound shot. Loose in front of the net. Hughes gets it out. U.S. has in control, and they clear it to the neutral zone. Soviets chip it back in deep. In the corners, there's a battle for it. Petrov comes away with it. After it's passed around, he shoots. Craig, save, and covers up the puck. No, it's loose. You can't control it. Soviets take another shot. Wide of Craig. Makarov again in control. 56 seconds left in the power play. Again, Makarov shoots. Saved by Craig. Can he control the rebound this time? And he does. 6:17 to play in the second period. The good news is the U.S. has not given up a goal. The bad news is they're still trailing 4-1. Soviets on the power play. 53 seconds left in the power play. 53 seconds more for the U.S. to kill off. Face-off in the U.S. zone will be contested between Zoltov and Palvik. U.S. to play clear on the face-off. U.S. wins the face-off. Sutter has the puck. Again, he tries to bring it up ice. Hard hit. Should have just cleared it. The Soviets control it in the U.S. zone. Zolkov to Krutov. He shoots. Point blank and past Jim Craig for goal number 5. A huge mistake by Sutter. Instead of trying to flip the puck out of the zone, he tried to skate it up a bit. Took a big hit, lost the puck, and it results in a 5th goal by the Soviet Union. And the goal is awarded to Krutov as he beat Craig past the glove. Assist by Zoltov and Festisov. And that's Zoltov's first and Festisov's second assist. So a huge mistake by Sutter. He should have flipped the puck out. So it's now 5-1 with 6:04 to play in the second period. We're going to play aggressive. Both teams at full strength. The U.S. trails by 4 now. U.S. wins the faceoff at center ice. Plays it to Silk over the line. Christian recovers it, passes it to Silk to Christoph. And it's picked off. Intercepted by Golikov. And he just clears it. No icing, though. Up ice comes the U.S. They'll try to skate it into the Soviet zone. Christian takes it over the line, in trouble. He mishandles the puck, and Balderas has control. Another odd man rush for the Soviets. A 3-on-2. Golgakov to the other Golgakov. Back to his brother. He shoots. Score! Again, they put the puck past Jim Craig, and the route is on. No miracle on ice here on Al Red Sox fan station. It's now 6-1. Ouch. So the goal by Vladimir Golikov, assisted by Balderas, that's his second, and his brother Alexandre Golikov is first. Center ice, 4:56 to play in the second period. The U.S. wins the face-off, trailing by 5. This hockey game's all but over. McCallahan receives the pass. Pass to the bench. McCallahan takes it over the line. Eruzione to McCallahan to Johnson. Johnson shoots wide of Tretiak. Loose puck. Soviets gain control. 4:40 to play in the second period. Zoltov brings up Baker with a big hit on Zolkov. Something for the U.S. fans to cheer for. And here come the U.S. on the breakout. McCallahan takes it over the line to Morrow. Morrow has a chance to either shoot, penetrate, or dump it in. He's going to shoot from the outside. Puts it on Tretiak, but Tretiak makes the easy save, covers it up, and the face-off after the TV timeout will be to the right of Tretiak in the Soviet zone. Stings, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'm going to play the Bruins against the Soviets next. Tretiak never did play in the pros, correct? Because he was probably retired when Russian players or former Soviet players went to go play in the pros. Face-off in the Soviet zone. We're going to play it aggressive. Soviets win the puck. Zolkov dumps it to the far corner. Craig has it. A penalty on Ramsey for hooking. No, on Johnson, excuse me. So again, the U.S. will be short-handed, and they're down 5 goals, 6-1 Soviets. We're going to play it clear. The U.S. has to try to fight off this penalty. Soviets win the face-off in the U.S. zone. They work it around. Markov in possession. He's going to take a shot. Saved by Craig. Rebound loose. Kostanov has control now. They work the puck around. Kostanov checked by Christensen. U.S. in possession. Palvik on. They're short-handed. 3-on-1 to use to Palvik. Palvik passes to Augie. Augie shoots. Wide of Tretiak. A very poor effort by Augie. Festov gets control. And they just flip it into the U.S. zone, which is really weird because they're on the power play. U.S. has possession, and you know what? We're going to play aggressive. I don't care. We're down. Big. Nailed by Petrov. This is going to be bad at center ice. Golikov in possession. They enter the U.S. zone. Solid hit by Palvik. So back-to-back solid hits by both teams, and the U.S. will clear. They clear it down in the Soviet zone. The Red Army regroups and comes back up ice. Line changes for both teams. The Soviets get it over the line. Zolkov to Lebedev. Lebedev shoots low. Saved by Craig. Puck is loose in front of the net. There's a struggle for it. Zolkov has it to Krutov. Zolkov being pressured. Nailed by Sutter. Here comes the U.S. on the counter. And we're actually going to play this aggressive even though we're short-handed. Brutton in control. Krutov with a big hit. And the Soviets take possession. Soviets working around. Zolkov trying to make a play. He's going to take the shot instead. And goal! Another goal past Jim Craig. It's 7-1. Oh my lord. This is not playing like the first game I played. Which I'll be showing you that at a later date. The overtime. I believe it's tied 3-3 or 2-2. So the route's on here. Goal by Zolkov. And that's his second goal of the game. No assist because he just decided to shoot the puck. And we might go to Januzak. Greg Gorecki's calling for it before. Second screen went down, so I can't see the chat right now. I'm going to be bringing it up as we are. Not only are we struggling with this game, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but we're struggling with technical difficulties. So, I will continue to babble away as I try to get my second screen back up so I can see the chat. Because that's what it's all about. We're almost there. So the Soviets now have a 7-1 lead. This reminds me of the game. I think they played some exhibition games at the Madison Square Garden. And those were routes. So I think it's going to be fun. I might even put together a Canadian all-star team to play against the Soviets. As we now have the second screen back up. Alrighty, 1:43 to play here in the second period. We're going to play aggressive. Soviets win the puck at center ice. They set their offense. They chip it back along the boards. Krutov, nowhere to go. Shot hard around the boards. Craig plays it. Sends it out to Ramsey. Pass to open ice to Strobel. Strobel mishandles it. Soviets with possession. And up ice comes the Red Wave. Big hit by Ramsey. He's still playing hard. U.S. takes possession in the neutral zone with the puck. Here's Morrow. So we're going to play skate pass. Hopefully we gain the zone. 48 seconds left. Nope. Johnson had it bounce over his stick. Soviets have it. Here they come into the neutral zone. Soft dump in the corner. Maltisov wins the battle. Moves it to Marikov, and Bilyadenov takes the shot. Save by Craig. And it's a great save, but it's a little too late. The Soviets up 7-1 with 11 seconds to play in the second period here. And we're just going to play clear. Here's the puck drop. Soviets have it. Can they get one more shot on Craig? We shall see. To Festivov. Festivov's going to shoot. He misses wide. And that's the end of a disastrous period. The Soviets at the end of the second period 7, the U.S. 1. And they had 12 shots on net. The U.S. had 8. They had 5 scoring opportunities. The U.S. had 4. Soviets had 3 block shots. The U.S. 2. On the power play, the Soviets were 2 for 2. The U.S. was 0 for 1. So on to the third period. And let's see if we can make this game respectable. It's going to be very difficult. Both first lines are on the ice. They drop the puck at center ice. We're going to play it aggressive. We're keeping Jim Craig in net. The U.S. wins possession in the neutral zone. O'Callahan, hard pass to Johnson. Johnson takes it over the line. Johnson has the puck. So Johnson has the puck behind the net. We're going to try to get it to Eruzione on the outside. Eruzione with the slap shot. Blocked by the Soviets. Here come the Soviets up ice. Through the neutral zone. Into the U.S. zone. They get the puck to Festivov. He slap shot. And another goal by the Soviets. 8-1. And I think we're going to have to take a shell-shocked Jim Craig out of the net. So Jim Craig's coming out of the net. Let's see. I think I click on goalie. And we're going to put... Wow, Steve Januzak's not good. 4.9. You know what? We're going to keep Jim Craig for a little bit longer. Cancel. Alright, we got to play it aggressive. U.S. wins the face-off. Christoph. To Silk over the line. And offsides is called on the U.S. Face-off will be just outside the Soviet zone. Again, they drop the puck. Again, the U.S. wins the battle on the face-off. Silk passes to Christoph. Christoph takes it over the line. To Silk. To Christoph. Slap shot. Tretiak save. Rebound goes wide. Soviets have control. Red Army brings the puck up ice through the neutral zone. Into the U.S. zone. Moves it to Festivov. And Silk takes it away. U.S. come up ice. Christian to Silk. Gets it to Callahan. Penalty coming up. Festivov, 2 minutes for tripping. So that quickly stopped the U.S. counterattack there. Greg Gorecki in the chat says, Helmut Balderas was a great player who was actually Latvian. Alright, face off in the Soviet zone. We're going to continue with our power play. Come on, let's get a goal in. Oh, the Soviets. See that? The puck went back. It must be behind the net, though. And the Soviets send it all the way down. But that animation, even that animation, looks like it goes in the net. So the U.S. gains zone. Bob Sutter has it. Inside 1, outside 3. So we're The defender's an 8. I think it's tough to get past him. We're going to go with a shot. So Sutter will take the shot. Saved by Tretiak on the quick shot. And he freezes it. Face off in the Soviet zone. Again, we'll continue with the power play. They drop the puck. U.S. wins the face-off. Come on, let's get a good shot here. The puck's worked around to Silk. Silk has control. Sutter just got overrun. Sutter gets control of the puck to Palvik. Ref says it was clean. So Palvik behind the net looking to set the offense. Not much there at all. Sutter with only 1 star. So that's Sutter. No, that's Augie. Sutter's out here. We're going to try to get it to Sutter. Wrist shot. Blocked by the Soviets. The more the stars, the better the chance. And out of play. So again, the face-off in the Soviet zone. 1:17 left on the power play for the U.S. Battling for the face-off. Palvik and Malstev. Soviets 8, U.S. 1. U.S. continues on the power play. Battle for the face-off, and again the U.S. wins it. See if they can get a quick shot off here. Moves it to Silk, to O'Callahan, and he's going to put the shot on. Tretiak with the save. Rebound is loose. Ramsey has control of it. 48% chance to shoot. Palvik's in the middle. That's Silk. It's Palvik. I kind of like Palvik better. I'm going to go to Palvik. I know Silk's the better option here, but I think the defender would... We've got 2 defenders. And I think he's going to get closed in on both sides. I'm going to go Palvik. Ramsey trying to get the puck to Palvik. And he can't do it. It's taken away by Maltev on a big hit. And here come the Soviets. And he mishandles it. Kosternov mishandles it, and the U.S. takes possession in the neutral zone. They're going to continue the power play. 50 seconds left on the power play. They go in the Soviet zone. They work the puck around. Soft dump in the corner. Palvik comes away with it. He's going to shoot. Blocked by the Soviets. Once again, denying the U.S. Soviets have possession, and they clear it down into the U.S. zone. 21 seconds left on the power play. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue, trailing by 7. They need a goal here for pride. The puck is worked to Sutter. He shoots, blocked again by the Soviets' defense. Excellent penalty kill by the Red Army. And they clear it down in the U.S. zone once again. 15:54 to play. U.S. brings it up ice, neutral zone. They're going to try to skate it in. Ruzioni takes it over the line to Morrow. Morrow sends it to Ruzioni to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Saved by Tretiak. That was a weak shot. Easy save. There's some more fisticuffs. And it's quickly broken up. No penalties called. Both teams at full strength with 15:35 to play in this rout here. Soviets 8, U.S. 1. We're going to play the puck drop aggressive. The U.S. wins the face-off in the Soviet zone. Baker has the puck, knocked off the puck by Zolkov. Here come the Soviets. Odd man rush once again, and these have always been deadly. Zolkov to Krutov. Krutov shoots. Saved by Craig. He has been battered. He's going to be seeing Soviets in his nightmares tonight. Soviets have put 8 goals past Jim Craig. The United States have only been able to put 1 past Tretiak, and that 1 was a 1-0 lead. Since then, the Soviets have scored 8 consecutive goals. We're going to play it aggressive. They drop the puck in the U.S. zone. Soviets win the draw. They work the puck around. Big hit by Harrington knocks them off the puck, taken away by Harrington. Up ice comes the U.S. Sutter loses control on the big hit by Petrov. Petrov has it. They come into the U.S. zone. Petrov's going to shoot. Can't get through all those defenders. It's blocked. Brutton had got a skate on it. Red, white, and blue with possession, and up ice they come aggressively. Line changes for both teams. Brutton wins the battle for the loose puck to O'Callahan. Brutton in possession. Brutton behind the net. He's going to look for Ramsey on the outside. They send it to Ramsey. Ramsey with the wrist shot. Goal! Ramsey, with the quick wrist shot, gets it past Tretiak. And it's now 8-2. And there's something for the U.S. fans to cheer. So the goal by Ramsey on the wrist shot, assist by Brutton, that's his second, and O'Callahan, that's his second. So Brutton and O'Callahan have assisted on both goals for the U.S. Still trailing by 6 with 13:51 to play here. Soviets in the lead 8-2. Again, the U.S. to play aggressive. Drop the puck, the Soviets win it. They take their time, set their offense. Here they come. And now the U.S. takes possession at center ice. Trying to skate it into the Soviet zone. Johnson plays it at McCallahan. To Morrow. Morrow on the outside. They're going to look for... Who's this over here? Johnson's here. Eruzioni's there. We're going to look for Eruzioni in the middle. Gets it to Eruzioni. He shoots. Saved by Tretiak. Nice save. That was an unbelievable save. The puck's loose. There's a battle for it. The Soviets have it. And up ice comes the Red Army. 13:01 to play in this game. Dumped into the far corner. Craig plays it to Baker in the U.S. zone. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue. McCallahan to Johnson to Eruzioni now with control. Behind the net, he's going to... how can Eruzioni have control? Johnson has it. Now they're going to try to work it to Eruzioni. He shoots. Saved by Tretiak. So 2 good opportunities by Eruzioni. And here comes a little brawl. No penalties. Some pushing and shoving. There could have been a few punches thrown there, but no penalties called. We go to a TV timeout. We come back. Face off in the Soviet zone to the left of Tretiak. 8-2, the Red Army. Play aggressive. They drop the puck. The United States gains possession. Working around the ice. Harrington. Big hit by Kostanov. The Soviets are in possession. Here comes a counteroffensive by the Red Army. Puck's moved to Balderas, who's knocked off with a big hit by Ramsey. The U.S. will now counter. Harrington takes it over the line, gets it to Brutton, to Ramsey. Ramsey with the shot. Saved by Tretiak, and he had a U.S. player screening him in front. So he holds on to the puck, and it'll be a face-off to the right of Tretiak in the Soviet zone. 11:25 to play. The U.S. has no choice but to play aggressive. The U.S. wins the battle for the puck. Silk has the puck to Morrow. Morrow with the wrist shot. Just past Tretiak wide. Soviets in possession. To Melikov. To Krutov. To Zoltov. And they lose possession of the U.S. zone. Here come the red, white, and blue up ice once again. 10:45 to play in this game. U.S. trailing by 6. Silk has it to Kristov. And Krutov bats it down and steals it. Soviets have possession in their own zone and just clear it to the neutral zone. The U.S. regroups and mounts another counterattack. U.S. loses the puck on the line change. Soviets have it center ice. They dump it down in the U.S. corner. They just give up possession. They're playing a keep-away game, basically. Finally, the U.S. tries to bring it up ice. Again, they lose possession. And the Soviets ice it all the way down into the U.S. zone. The whistle blows. Face off. The puck comes back down to the left of Tretiak. 9:03 to play. The Soviet Union 8, the U.S. 2. They drop the puck. U.S. will play aggressive. Soviets win the face-off. Back behind the net. And they bring it up into the U.S. zone, but they just lose the puck. They just basically keep it out of their own zone, killing the clock. 8:46 to play. Up ice comes the U.S. Jack Hughes has the puck. Here comes the U.S. Over to McCallan. He takes it over the line, but he'll be blown. Whistle for offsides. Face-off just outside the Soviet zone. Battling for the face-off. Brunton and Golikov play aggressive. They drop the puck. Soviets win the face-off. Again, they're just going to play keep away. They have an 8-2 lead. Balderas to Golikov. And they just put it down on. They flip it down into the U.S. zone. Craig plays it. Here comes the U.S. Brunton up ice to Baker. Big hit by Golikov. Soviet Union has it. 3-on-2 rush on the Red Army counter. These have gone very well for the Soviets. They work the puck to Golikov. He comes in on Craig and he's denied. Kick save. Puck is loose. Baker has control. And he just flips it to the neutral ice. Soviets have it. They reset their offense. U.S. back on defense now. They flip it into the U.S. zone. It gets worked to Starikov. He shoots. Save by Craig. U.S. gains the rebound. An anxious moment there for Jim Craig. Brunton to Harrington. Back to Brunton. A penalty. It's a delayed penalty. They work it back to Harrington in the Soviet zone. He takes the shot, and it's blocked by the Soviets. Soviets have control, and there's the penalty, the whistle. It will be 2 minutes for interference on Starikov. 7:02 to play. Drop the puck in the Soviet zone. U.S. continue the power play. The Soviets gain possession. Looking to clear, and they do. They send the puck all the way down to the U.S. zone. Hi, D. Scott Howard. How are you, my friend? We have a rout here between the Soviets and the U.S. 1980 hockey teams. Here comes the U.S. on the power play. Up ice they come. O'Callaghan has the puck. They get it over the Soviet line. 43% chance of shooting. We have McCallahan in the middle. We're going to try to hit McCallahan with the pass. They get it one-timer wide of Tretiak. Golden opportunity blown by the U.S. O'Callaghan has it. They work the puck around. Christian gathers it in. Not a lot of options here. Going to go to O'Callaghan to the outside. He has it. He shoots low. And it's blocked on the deflection. Goes wide on the redirect. Way off target. Red Army has control now. And they're just going to flip it up ice. Hard hit by Strobes. U.S. takes possession. 6:08 to play in the game. 1:06 on the power play for the U.S. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue, trailing by 6. Verkota with the puck. Slides it to Wells. Wells takes it over the line. Harrington in possession. Soviets just skating around. Keeping their penalty kill. Harrington behind the net. He's going to look for Verkota in the middle. They get it. Verkota shoots. And he puts it past Tretiak for goal number 3. It's now 8-3. The U.S. pulls to within 5 with 5:51 to play. Again, the U.S. will play aggressive. The U.S. wins the face-off. Johnson moves it across the blue line, slides it to McCallahan, to Baker. Baker shoots. Tretiak saves. And he covers it up. So TV timeout with 5:33 to play here. Soviet Union 8, the United States 3. Face off in the Soviet zone. U.S. to play aggressive. They drop the puck. Soviets win the face off. They work it around. Soviets lead by 5. They move ahead. Marikov recovers it to Kastanov. The puck's loose. The U.S. has it. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue. Silk carries it. Gains the zone. Slides it to Christensen over to Ramsey. Knocked off by Maltsev. A good hit. Soviets in control now. And they just clear it to the neutral zone and go back to play defense. With the puck for the U.S. is Steve Kristoff, the center. He's going to try to skate it in. Gets it to Silk. Kristoff. Kristoff shoots. Wide of Tretiak. He had a golden opportunity there, point blank, and he missed. Soviets with the puck. Red Army slowly bring it up ice. As they're assessing the situation. Line change for both teams. As they just flip it down into the U.S. corner. U.S. gets control of it. And up ice with 4:02 to play comes the United States of America. They'd like to put one more goal in, just out of pride. Brunton to Snyder. Slap shot. Blocked by the Soviets. U.S. maintains possession. Snyder to Brunton. Not a lot of options here. They're gonna dump it. Dumps it in the corner. Soviets get there first. Line change again. The U.S. gains possession in the neutral zone. They're going to try to skate it in. 3:18 to play in this game. Harrington takes it over the line to Brunton. To Morrow. Slap shot by Morrow. Saved by Tretiak, and he covers it up for the face-off in the Soviet zone. So with 3:01 to play, the Soviets have a commanding 8-3 lead. They'll drop the puck. The U.S. will play aggressive. Soviets win the face-off. The puck goes dangerously close to Tretiak. He steers it away, and they send it down into the U.S. zone. Up ice comes the red, white, and blue. At center ice now, trying to skate it into the Red Army zone. McCallahan takes it over the line. Johnson in possession. Johnson behind the net, looking for his options. Gonna look for Eruzione in the middle. Eruzione shoots and denied by Tretiak. Puck is loose. Soviets have it. Line change for the Soviets. 2:09 to play in the game. Cleared back out of safety all the way down to the other end, but no icing is called. Up ice quickly comes the United States of America. Eruzione slides it to Johnson. Johnson brings it over the line. Looking for McCallahan in the middle. McCallahan shoots. Blocked by the Soviets. Under 2 minutes to play. And it goes out of play. And on some more pushing and shoving, no penalties called there. The linesmen get in there before blows are thrown. So with 1:32 to play, the Soviets 8, the United States 3. Face off in the Soviet zone. They drop the puck. Battle for the puck goes to the Soviets. Puck goes dangerously close to Tretiak. He easily plays it away to Golikov. Golikov steers it deep to his brother. And they come up ice. They get it to Balderas. Balderas shoots. Blocked by the U.S. Soviets looking to put one more goal in. Minute 27 to play. Here come the red, white, and blue on the breakout. Again, they would love to get one more goal. Ramsey to Kristoff. Kristoff over the line. Passes to Silk. Big hit by Kostanov. The Soviets take possession. The Soviets have really been hitting this game. Here they come in the breakout, and there's a return hit by Kristoff. The U.S. takes possession back. With the puck behind the net is Silk. Not a lot of options here. Going to try to set up a new pass. They work it back around. Kristoff now in possession. He's behind the puck, behind the net. Gonna go to Christian in the middle. Christian fires. Saved by Tretiak, and he covers up with a minute to play. So the U.S. trying to put that fourth goal in are denied by Tretiak. 53 seconds to play. They drop the puck in the Soviet zone. U.S. gains control. Let's see if they can get a quick shot off here. Brutton wins the faceoff to Baker, to Snyder. Shoots. Saved by Tretiak once again. To the moans and groans of the U.S. fans here at Lake Placid. They still have control. Harrington. Not many options. He's going to attempt to shoot here. Going to try a wraparound. Yeah! Oh, he misses the net on the wraparound. Wide right of the post. I thought he had it. Bad shot. He had Tretiak beat on the wraparound. And offsides by the Soviets on the counterattack. Wow, he missed the wraparound. Ken Castro says, scroll up, look at my prediction. Yeah, well, they're the much better team, the Soviets. I mean, just look at the ratings. They have a professional team. So, it was truly a miracle when the U.S. beat them. And it doesn't matter what happens in the computer simulation. The United States really beat them in 80. So, we get the last laugh. Drop the puck, 30 seconds to play. All in all, I like the animations here. Soviets in possession of the puck. Balderas takes it over the line. Comes across offsides. They drop the puck again, 27 seconds to play. U.S. wins possession. Kristoff controls the draw. Here comes a breakout. Kristoff to Silk. Over the line. Silk shoots. Saved by Tretiak. He holds on to the puck. The whistle blows. A face-off with 22 seconds. We drop the puck again. Soviets win the face-off. As this hockey game is coming to an end. Soviets working the puck around. They're going to take one last shot. Balderas fires on Craig, and he puts it by Craig one more time. And he hits the crossbar and goes into the net. And that makes it 9-3 Soviets. What a dagger at the very end. So Balderas hits the crossbar. It goes in. He gets the goal. Second assist for Alexei Golikov. And his brother also gets a second assist. Vladimir Golikov. 17 seconds. They drop the puck at center ice. And hopefully no more Soviet scoring. Soviets have it. They maneuver up ice. And they might get another shot off. Big hit by Silk, denying them another shot. And that should be the ball game, folks. The hockey. Nope, 11 seconds. Up ice comes the Bruins. The U.S., and that's it. So in a rout, in our first game we play with our new Action PC 2017 version. We've been playing the 2016 version. We played I picked this up also, the 1980 Olympic. It was part of a free package. This was part of... Was this part? No, I'm sorry. This was part of the basketball and hockey package to upgrade. And it was a great value. I think it was like $40. You get both games, and you got 2 hockey seasons, actually 3 hockey seasons, 3 basketball seasons, plus the seasons I already had. So 9-3 Soviets, they win it. Fun game. I like the animations. The animations are really good. It's a big improvement from 2016. I hope everyone else enjoyed it. D. Scott Howard says, I saw the Seattle Tantems of the old Western Hockey League beat the Russians 8-4 in 1974. And what an upset at that time. Wow. I wonder if there's any video of that game or film. Ken Castro played a few Totes games with homebrew play set. DSH was a great league. Totems, D. Scott Howard says. So I'd have to, if you're a hockey fan and you like PC games, wait for this to go on sale again. It still might be on sale, but there's going to be another sale before Christmas most likely. Let me hit continue. Game's over. Yep. All right, so we're not going to go to the box score and all that. I like the animation of this game. I highly recommend it if you're a hockey fan. I'm a casual hockey fan, and I enjoy this game. Now, what I did, I'm just going to ask for some feedback. I loaded these silhouette pictures in because I couldn't find all the action pictures for all the players. Now, obviously, that's Jim Craig for real, and that's Tretiak for real. But the rest are action pictures. I think it gives a nice feel to the game with the action pictures. I just like to get the feedback with D. Scott Howard, Ken Castro, Greg Gorecki, who are in the chat. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me. And I believe we had the Cubs, the Bears was there earlier. Thank you to him also. Those fine gentlemen. Always appreciate the feedback and the time that you take to spend time with me. It's always fun. I enjoy it. Just curious, how did you like the little silhouette action pictures? D. Scott Howard says, that set looks great, Ken. As he says, yeah, it's a fun set. I think they're talking about their soccer. Alrighty, Ken Castro says, it was my pleasure as always, Al. Well, thank you again to Ken Castro, D. Scott Howard, Greg Gorecki, and the Cubs, the Bears. We're going to call it a stream here. I'll show some more hockey games. I have a tournament going, and we'll come back to that. But I want to load up more action pictures. These are silhouette pictures. I like it much better. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Health, happiness. Till next time. Take care. Bye bye, and God bless. Peace.